Hi everyone, this is Matangi here. Um, I finally got my selfie stick here. My dad got it to me, so yay. I'm glad I got that figured out. So today's topic is unfortunately not a cooking video, or it's unfortunately not in my kitchen. As you can see, I'm not in my kitchen anymore. I'm in my room. So I'm gonna be talking about a very sensitive topic called how to deal with mental issues and how I'm doing my best to deal with the mental issues that I have. If you're interested in watching this video, please keep on watching then. So unfortunately, mental issues are sometimes stigmas that we all have. Say for example, we all have issues about our health, we all have issues about family, and we all have issues about like things that sometimes which are not under our control. Um, the main issue of my mental issue is that I kind of have this issue that everyone is kind of mad with me. Oh, by the way, disclaimer, before I start this video, I'm going to be very honest with you all. I will not tell anyone's name. I will not call out anybody for their actions. I promise I'll be really honest with you all that I'm really having serious mental issues and I'm still, dealing and coping with them. So that is that. So, so anyway, back to the video. So mental issue is a serious topic that I wanted to talk about. Um, I kind of deal with my mental issues in a very, I don't know, maybe unprofessional way, I want to say. I mean, I've had mental breakdowns or like mental things which I cannot control about. And it's just so sad how, you know, it can happen. And first of all, my mental issues even started off with me not having a good appetite or a good sleep. And my advice to you all is to have a good appetite, maintain good sleep, and have some goals in life or how some, you know, um some rituals or some goals, or tell yourself that, oh, it's okay to do this or it's okay to do that. And also truly find your passion. Like, I'm passionate about making YouTube videos, I'm passionate about making friends, I'm passionate about just living, breathing, soaking all the oxygen in and all of that stuff. But what I really am passionate about is really making a difference, a good difference in other people's lives. Although that is really hard for me to do, dealing with my mental issues. And um I've had times where I feel like I'm all alone. I don't have any friends. And that makes me question if I have friends. Another huge passion I have is making friends. And I've struggled it because ever since I was in fourth grade, I really have had trouble making friends. And because of that, I'm trying not to laugh and cry, but I've had issues where um I feel like I'm all alone. And you are going to feel that way at some point. You are going to feel like, you're all alone, and you're going to feel like, you don't have no one with you. And you're probably going to feel like, oh, I'm doing this all by myself, or I'm not really in the mindset to talk, or I'm not in the mindset to listen, or I'm not in the mindset to do anything in life. And it's hard to, it's hard to keep going. It's so easy to give up, but it's hard to keep going. And that's a struggle that I seriously have. I haven't done anything that bad, but I have done one thing that is bad, and you can kind of see that there's a scar here. That scar was actually true and genuine. I kind of had the thought of committing. Okay, I don't know if I should tell you this, but I will tell you since you all are watching my video. I've had suicidal thoughts before. I've had thoughts where I feel like maybe my life is not worth living, or it's not worth, being there. But that's actually really because yeah, kind of the scar. You see, it's just a teeny scar. I don't know, it's showing purple for some reason. It's kind of weird. But you know, I've had issues where yes, I've thought about things like that, but now, having said all that, I am actually seeing a mental therapy. I'll get back to that. I'm so sorry, my video paused. But anyway, I was gonna talk about therapy. So therapy is really important. It's really helped me to a decent extent, but I still am dealing with my mental issues and like ups and downs that that are there. But honestly, I highly recommend, if you're going through mental issues like me and you're going through what I'm going through, go and see a therapist because it's really helped me a lot. It's helped me to breathe properly, number one. Number two, it's helped me to really to share and talk out my experiences. And number three, it's also really helped me to cope to some extent, although I still have trouble coping with it. So go and see a therapist. That's what I recommend. And I don't know if you heard of another online platform called BetterHelp. BetterHelp is definitely a nice platform too to go and seek therapy as well, and that is that. But these are all actually my honest and true feelings that I've really had thoughts about that I wish I was not there, but then sometimes I just tell myself, well, it's just a part of life. But if I'm not there, my parents would not be happy. I would not be making new friends, and things would never really happen and all of that stuff. So that is number two. And number three is another thing I'm also dealing with my mental issues is trying to set my mind to do right choices. I know it's hard. It's really easy to say, but actually hard to do. I'm just trying to like, you know, set myself into like doing some things that I'm passionate about. Like as I said, I'm very passionate about making friends. I've been passionate about yoga. I'm really passionate about learning. And above all, I'm really passionate these days. I'm seeing I like to take walks outside. I love walking and getting fresh air and kind of like, honing to myself and talking to myself about things. That really is very motivating to do, especially if you're going through mental issues and all of that. And another segment of my mental issues, sometimes I do assume that people are always mad at me or have this weird stimulation or this weird concept that if I make new friends, they're mad at me. And if somebody tells me it's not true, or if I experience it to myself, then I'm in peace. But if not, I always have that hallucination or thought that it is true, and what you manifest is true, and what you don't manifest is not true. So something like that is on the lines and on the way to go. And last but not least, or almost last but not least, is try to be yourself if you're dealing with mental issues. It's something that I am kind of adjusting at this point, just trying to be myself and trying to be like, okay, things happen, just let it be, and all of that stuff. It's not easy, definitely. It is hard, honestly, and it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of, courage, strength, and humiliation, and it's gonna take a lot of guts to tell yourself, I am who I am. You know what I mean? So, for those of you dealing with mental issues, this is my side of the story. Again, if you are liking to my YouTube videos, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be posting a lot more on this channel, so it'll mean a lot to me if you guys can comment on the YouTube video. And have a nice day and stay safe, and I love you all. May God bless you all. Bye.